Hey guys, it's the Movie Man. Welcome to my channel. In my last video, I asked you the question, what was your favorite action movie and why? And in today's video, we're going to answer that question with my first review. So let's get started. So this is a shout out to Reilly Hang, who commented about Die Hard. Now, to those of you who are not aware, Die Hard is an entire movie franchise, but since he wasn't specific as to whether he wanted me to talk about the entire franchise or just the first movie, I'm going to review the first movie, and then if you guys would like me to do the rest of the movies, leave a comment down below. Now, the original Die Hard is a 1988 incredible action thriller which shot Bruce Willis to superstardom. It's about an NYPD detective named John McClane who goes all the way out there to LA to try to win back his ex-wife. While he's there, trying to enjoy himself, the LA skyscraper that his wife's company's business is taking part in is overrun by a villain named Hans Gruber. Now, Hans successfully manages to take hostages, all except for McClane, who manages to slip away, but gets trapped in the garbage chute. Yes. Now, McClane gets a hold of the LAPD SWAT team, who encourages him to stand down. But he doesn't because, well, he's the hero of a movie franchise, and the hero never stands down because that would just be a plain, boring movie. You want to throw in, a lot of bullets going off, some C4. No, I am not kidding. There's C4. There's a bomb being made. Some blood, not the overabundance, like, oh my god, I'm going to throw up, there's so much blood. But, there is blood. And some pretty kick-butt fight scenes. There's also a lot of McClane crawling through, an air duct shaft, but we don't really need to get into that. The movie's climax starts with Gruber demanding a helicopter on the roof so he can plan his escape. Now, I've never really understood why the villains always want a helicopter or a plane to make their escape. I mean, where are they going to go, and how do they think they're going to get away? I mean, as soon as they land, the cops are going to be there to arrest them, and then they're just going to take them back. Again, why do they do that? Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, McClane, who at this point in time, much like the entire movie, he's outgunned, he's outnumbered, he's injured. I'm pretty sure at this point in time, if I'm the guy's ex-wife, I'm giving him the boot again. That's neither here nor there. There. Oh, and did I mention that McClane's quest to stop Gruber and his associates is further complicated by the FBI showing up, assuming that McClane is one of the terrorists, and they start firing at him? Yeah, see, this just goes to show you, if you're going to crawl through an air duct and attempting to stop the terrorists, you might want to come up with a code word or some type of signal to let the cops on the outside know that you're one of the good guys and to not shoot, please. Because, I mean, imagine, in real life, that happens, McClane gets shot to death in that air duct, just for the record. Again, this is one of those things about they do in the movies that makes no sense to me, because there's no way, realistically, that they could ever pull it off. But in that final rooftop scene where you know the stuff is about to hit the fan, as they say, McClane, with guns to his head, on his last breath, when he's told, got anything else to say, he just starts laughing. Maybe a trip to the loony bin is in tune for John McClane, because who in their right mind in that situation is laughing? I'm praying to the God above. I'm asking for a last cigarette, saying my goodbyes to my family. Something I'm not going to be laughing, because there's nothing funny about that. However, by laughing, it somehow distracts these supposedly smart eco-terrorists, which allows McClane to, of course, he has a hidden gun somewhere, because they always have a hidden gun. He manages to shoot him dead, and the climatic scene that, kind of brings the whole fight scene together is when Gruber attempts to leave with McClane's wife. In the ensuing struggle, Gruber, who sort of makes the movie and just movie history in general, falls off of the tower until he goes splat. Now, personally, when I think of Christmas time and Die Hard, I immediately think of Hans Gruber falling off to his death. Could just be me. Maybe I'm weird that way. But Die Hard is one of those movies where you think you have it figured out. You think you know what's about to happen. Then they make a left turn into Weirdsville. And then you have to stop and think, wait, did I miss something? How did this happen? You'll learn as I make more videos and as you start following me that I'm one of those people that my brain is weird in the sense that I can usually figure out a movie's plotline 5-10 minutes in, and then I kind of know how it goes. So I love it when a movie throws a curveball at me that I'm not quite ready for. I'm sorry, I'm getting nostalgic while talking about this, mainly because it's one of my all-time favorites. And, really, I'm sure if you were to talk to Bruce Willis about this, he might just, be a little bit more nostalgic than I am, because who was he before Die Hard? Nobody, really, but that's again. And in closing, I would like to point out that Die Hard, aside from being one of the highest grossing films of all time, for those of you who are not aware, it's actually considered a Christmas movie. One of the greatest Christmas movies that's ever been made. So, the question for you, do you consider Die Hard to be a Christmas-themed movie? Yes or no? And if, please explain why. I am very curious to know what your answers are and why you think it is or it isn't. So don't forget to leave a comment down below, subscribe, and for the next video, I also encourage you to comment down below of your all-time favorite movie. And my next video will be a review of that. Thank you. Have a good day.